starting lineup for your Toronto Raptors. At the power forward, 6 feet 10, number 22, Olivier Sarr. At the center position, at 7 feet tall, number 19, Jakob Poeltl. At the point, standing 6'2", number 5, Emmanuel Quickly. At the other guard position, at 6'6", number 9, Arthur Garrett. At 6'8" forward, number 4, Scotty Barnes. The head coach of your home team. Make some noise, everybody, for your Toronto Raptors!
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Hi everyone, here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And now Dallas' starting group. Derek Lively is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Thompson, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Doncic in at small forward. And for Toronto, Quickly and Barrett, they're the backcourt duo. Scotty Barnes is out there with Sarr, and it's Poeltl in at the 5, roaming the paint. And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant, how aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, B.A., you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
It'll be the Mavericks off the tip. Quickly against Irving. Now Gafford. Thompson outside. There's the 3. No luck on that one. Barnes against Doncic. Barnes passes to Barrett. The shot misses. Nice D from Thompson. To the paint. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by Thompson.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now here's Quickly. 9 points for him in his last game. Here's Barrett and Gafford with the block. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Quickly outside. Pass to Poeltl. Over Lively. And again, Toronto, no good.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Here's Irving. And he gets it to go.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. We spoke about Kyrie Irving and what the most challenging thing about defending him is, and he told me, quote, just how creative he is when he's handling the ball. We want to keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, even if it means sending double teams occasionally. We'll see if this game plan works out for them, guys. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Inside, Gafford. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Raptors have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Grant.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie.
And so it's Dallas with it. Following the bucket by the Raptors. Pass to Irving. The three ball. Counted from distance. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Toronto calls timeout. You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he's still... And here's a look at some numbers for Kyrie Irving.
Some noise for your Raptors, Lil Ballas.
Outside Barnes. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game now.
You guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Barnes. The Mavericks lead by 7. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Thompson passes to Lively. Back to Thompson. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Quickly. He's guarded by Irving. Back to Barrett. 6 to shoot. Doncic pulls down the board.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Now here's Doncic. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Tries a 10-footer. Irving, that's good. Irving's got 9.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Quickly. Outside Barrett. Now Pirtle. And no good. Excellent D there from Lively. Dallas leading by 9. Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. Pulls up. Irving, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Here's Quickly. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
It goes on Kyrie Irving. Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
The line for Toronto. Emmanuel Quickly. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Quickly. And Quickly drops them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Doncic passes to Gafford. And here's Lively. He's scoreless. Pass to Doncic. Thompson outside. Jacks up a three. Pirtle grabs a miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And that one's good.
Inside is where Barnes is most effective, taking point-blank shots.
Irving looking around. Pass to Thompson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And Toronto, let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at Dallas, they're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, you really have to give credit to the coaching staff. They did a great job preparing for the season. Now they're maximizing their talent, and wow, they've had just a terrific start.
Yeah, and you can tell they enjoy playing together. Excellent chemistry amongst this group, and they've been having fun as they've gotten off to this good start.
Now here's Barrett. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Kicks it to Quickly. Launches it. It's rebounded by Dallas. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Lively shot is off.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Some changes for Toronto. Olenix checked in for Pirtle. Dick comes in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Brown in for Barrett. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Quickly outside. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Irving. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Lively passes to Irving. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. 2 in the cold spell. And he comes up with a bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Dinwiddie showing you his craftiness in the pick and roll sets, and you can see how he's grown in attacking those.
Here's Quickly. Got a piece of it. Quickly against Irving. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Emmanuel Quickly.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Mitchell comes in for Quickly. He's perfect from the line this time.
I tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
Now here's Mitchell. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. It's the 2K leaderboard featuring this month's field goal percentage leader. You look at Lively, topping the chart with his efficiency.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just one season, I think it's been remarkable.
That free throw is good from Mitchell. Grimes, he's checked in for Irving. Both free throws good for Mitchell. The Mavericks lead by 5. Down low. Here's Gafford. And it's Boucher with the rebound. The Raptors shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Brown. Another shot. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Grimes. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Dinwiddie passes to Grimes. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Pass to Gafford. Yes! And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Gafford's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Really nice job. Excellent there at analyzing the pick and roll. Give Dinwiddie any type of passing lane, and he'll take advantage of it.
Drive by Brown. Here's Boucher for 3. And he buries his first look.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Dinwiddie passes to Lively. Here's Washington. Here's Grimes. Still no points. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And he makes a first. Kleba, he's checked in for Dallas. Both good from the line that time. Raptors trail by 6. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Boucher. Dick with it. Deflected. Mitchell, the pass to Brown. 5 to shoot. The 3. Again, Brown missing. The Mavericks lead by 6. Washington left side. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Dick. Mitchell against Dinwiddie. Now here's Mitchell. Tightly guarded. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie. Washington outside. Dinwiddie passes to Kleba. Now here's Lively. No points yet. Dinwiddie outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Grimes. Again, the miss by Dallas. Raptors trail by 6. Brown with it. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. It's good.
Brown is a physical player, so he's not going to be bothered by contact or having to play through contact.
Here's Grimes. For 3, Dinwiddie. Hauled in by Brown. 1:16 left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Grady Dick. High post Boucher. Dinwiddie against Brown. From deep. That shot, no good.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Here's Dinwiddie, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Oh, man, he is so shrewd in screen and rolls. Dinwiddie is good at sizing up and analyzing the situation and then making the right decision at the right time.
Now here's Dick. No points so far. Good.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for Dallas. 4-point game. Kleba outside. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Washington. Let's go with a 3. Sinks it from distance.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
To the middle. Outside for Boucher. Dick, the pass to Mitchell. From downtown. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Dallas Mavericks. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
We've got Sarr. He's out there with Scotty Barnes. Davion Mitchell is out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Abaji in at the 2. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Doncic. Yep, that one goes. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
Well, I love watching him carve his way inside and capitalize.
The Raptors shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. Pass to Mitchell. No good. A bit long that time.
A nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And they're among the top 10 in the league in block shots. They don't concede easy buckets at the rim. Their big men play great help defense inside.
And they are number 1 in rebounding for a reason. They pound the glass with aggression, and they attack the boards with a fearlessness. And he drops the first. Quickly is checked in for Toronto. So he gets them both. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Pass to Sarr. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Gafford. The Mavericks lead by 11. Doncic on the wing to the inside. Shot is good by Kleba.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
Quickly against Irving. And it's quickly with a miss. And Dallas with possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Gafford. Now here's Kleba. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. And here's Doncic outside. Rebound Toronto.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Abaji, the pass to Quickly. Here's Sarr. Here's Abaji. He's scoreless. Here he goes. Nice D from Gafford.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Dinwiddie left side. Pass to Gafford. Doncic outside. From outside the arc. Rebound Toronto. Vernal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Raptors trail by 13. Here's Abaji. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Back to Quickly. To end the drought. Got it. Quickly's got 6 points.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Doncic against Barnes. Deflects the pass. And so Quickly will bring it up for Toronto. Trailing by 13. And it's Irving with a rebound. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Doncic. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Barnes. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
First one falls for him. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
Now a timeout called by Toronto. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend.
Let's have a look at the leaderboard now and see the toughest defensive teams in the league these past 10 games. Second, the Mavericks.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
Barrett with it. Irving picks him up. Doncic against Barrett. Doncic passes to Thompson. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
You know, sometimes you forget about how big Clay is as a guard. I mean, he can take a hit and still finish shots down low.
Now here's Quickly. 6 points for him. Yep, that one goes. Quickly's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
That's good from Doncic.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
Doncic hits them both.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Here's Sarr. Now Barnes. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Here's Barnes. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Quickly outside. Goes up again. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Gafford. Back to Thompson. Albaji with a rebound. Raptors trail by 19. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Kleba outside. 3-pointer. That shot off.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Barnes with it. Now Doncic defending. To the paint. And it's Quickly. That time on the assist by Barnes. Quickly's got 6 here in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Doncic. It's blocked. Here's Abaji, defended by Thompson. Sarr, up and in on the layup.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Irving, the pass to Kleba. Now here's Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. They get the rebound.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 17-point game over Gafford. And Gafford with the block.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. It might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Irving, no good. The Raptors shooting just 27% in the second quarter. And Gafford with the block.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Irving, that's good.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
The Raptors shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. Barrett passes to Quickly. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Some changes for Toronto. Olenek's checked in for Sarr. Boucher comes in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Brown in for Quickly. Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. Boucher outside. Pass to Barrett. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
First in scoring. And let's address the elephant in the room. Teams cannot handle them from range. I'm trying to think of a more dangerous group of shooters, and I can't.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. Now here's Irving. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
And Barrett's teammates and coaches love when he shows some edge, slashing to the rim with purpose.
Irving against Brown. And the shot's good by Irving. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Brown. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. From down in the low post, it goes. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
Brown knew exactly what he wanted to do in there and finished inside.
Irving against Brown. Irving, no good. Raptors trail by 17. Right wing. Outside, Brown. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
A little contact never seems to bother Brown. I mean, he's such a hard-nosed player. I love his attitude.
Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line
The
tonight.
line for Toronto. Bruce Brown taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Bruce Brown is just one of those guys that can fill just about any role they need him to. Tremendous versatility.
Some changes for Toronto. Dick comes in for Barrett, and Mitchell subbed in for Abaji. Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Grimes comes in for Irving. And he sinks the second. Dallas leading by 16. Pass to Lively. Boucher against Doncic. Thompson outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Grimes. Toronto grabs the miss. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Now here's Mitchell, coming off a 16-point game against Oklahoma City. Fades back, and that's good. Off the glass that time. Boucher's got 5 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
From deep, here's Doncic. Rebound by Olynyk.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Outside Dick. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3. Dick's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Here's Doncic. Luka flying in for the jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And it's Dick off the drive. Mavericks with a rebound. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Washington. And here's Lively. Here's Grimes. Thompson outside. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound Toronto. Boucher's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Dick. Now Mitchell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
Klay Thompson picks one up. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for Toronto. Davion Mitchell. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw is good for Mitchell. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Olynyk. And Dallas with a change here, too. Dinwiddie's checked in. Both free throws good for Mitchell. And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for the Mavs. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. And he's going for the lob. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He ended up with 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
Ball movement was a real factor for them. They played unselfishly with patience. Guys got shots in their favorite spots. You get those high percentage looks, things tend to happen.
Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Raptors.
A combination of poor shooting and poor shot selection. That's what my take is. They need to be more patient, run the offense all the way through, and let everyone touch the ball. Otherwise, they're playing into the other team's hands.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the court right now for Dallas, they've got Derek Lively, Kyrie Irving out there with Thompson. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Doncic in at the 3.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Dallas leading by 13. Irving, the pass to Gafford. And here is Irving. Floats one up. 2 points. That one goes. Irving's got 19 points.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Well, the Mavericks shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Back to Doncic. Six on the shot clock. Banked it in off the glass. Doncic has got 16 points now.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Raptors trail by 17. Outside Barrett. Pirtle in the post. Covered by Lively. The shot by Pirtle, no good. And Dallas with possession. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Pass to Gafford. Now here's Lively, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
one of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Barnes. 6 points for him, and it's good for 2.
You know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
On the wing, Irving. Pulls up on the wing. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Inside, here's Irving. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
First team foul.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Emmanuel quickly. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And quickly drops them both. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Manuel quickly is the lead guard for the Raptors, and he said, I'm still learning when to be ultra aggressive and when to get my teammates involved. The balance of it all while playing defense at a high level. It's a lot, but I'm having fun learning all of it because this is what I wanted, to be challenged. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Doncic. The Raptors making a switch here. Olenek's checked in. He's off on the second.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass to Sarr. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Irving. Both free throws good from Irving. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Now here's Quickly. 12 points for him. Here's Sarr. Gafford with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Shot clock at 2.
When it comes to wing defenders, Clay is as good as it gets.
Thompson with some nice D.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Lively against Olynyk. Lively passes to Doncic. Nails it from 3. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balance. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Now here's Quickly. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. The shot by Olynyk, no good.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. Lively got served up a big opportunity, and he ate it up.
Irving against Quickly. Right side Barrett to end the run. No good. Thompson with some nice D. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. High arcing shot. Tries again. Lively. Pass to Doncic. That one goes in. Doncic has got 22.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over. There's just no. And Dallas also making a switch. Kleba, he's checked in for Gafford. Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Down low. Here's Barrett. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, the aggressive mindset of Barrett, looking to score and force defenses into difficult situations.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
He misses the free throw.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
And Dallas making a change here. Washington's checked in. And he's good on the second. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Thompson outside. Rebound by Olynyk.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's Abaji. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Barrett. Looking to end this cold spell. The shot, no good. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Outside Irving. Thompson outside. Lets it fly. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds now. Out to the right wing. Here's Abaji. No made baskets yet. Pass to Barrett. Count it.
Tough period. I mean, he's just 1 for 5 in this frame, struggling to get back on track.
Irving against Quickly. Irving, that's good. Irving's got 25 points.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
And it's Irving with a rebound. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 20-7 run. The three. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 5 rebounds in the game. Barrett with it, and Lively picks him up defensively. Shot is good by Barrett. Barrett's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
Irving, the pass to Kleba. Pass to Thompson. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 5.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Quickly. And it's Irving with a rebound.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Basket counts. He's got 27.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Quickly passes to Barrett. Back to Quickly. Pass to Barnes. The jump hook, and that one's long. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the 3rd quarter. On the wing, Irving. Clock at 6. Now Lively, guarded by Olynyk. Fades and shoots. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. Here's Abaji, still without a bucket. Quickly finds Barnes. Back to Quickly. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. The Mavericks shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Irving, the pass to Lively. Now Thompson. Fires it. Rebound Toronto. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Quickly. Now Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Here's Olynyk. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Olynyk's got his first points of the night. The Mavericks shooting nearly 60% from the floor in the 3rd. Irving, the pass to Thompson. Again, the miss by Dallas.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Outside Olynyk. The 3 is up. The Mavericks pull it in. Lively's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Thompson outside. Barnes against Kleba. Pass to Thompson. Steps back and fires. That doesn't go either for Thompson. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Quickly from outside. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Yeah, when you look at Barnes' assist numbers, they show you can run your offense through him, not your average wing.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they have
the new group. Now that we have a chance, let's check out the teams that are scoring the most points off turnovers. The Mavericks, number 1. 5th best, Toronto.
These teams fuel their offense by creating turnovers that lead to open floor opportunities.
And 1:01 left in the 3rd. Inside. And Gafford gets it to go on the assist by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. Mitchell against Dinwiddie. Mitchell, the pass to Dick. Over Washington. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Grimes. Brown with some nice D. To the inside. Here's Boucher. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Boucher's got 7.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Washington with the ball. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. 1 second left. Gafford. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer. And so it's Dallas, a huge 24-point lead for them. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Chris Boucher out there with Grady Dick. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Bruce Brown. And it's Mitchell in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Left side, Brown. Pass to Dick. Outside, Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Washington powers it through.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. Got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Boucher passes to Dick. Now here's Brown. Tries a 10-footer. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Now here's Doncic. Guarded by Dick. Dinwiddie, no good. For Toronto, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Brown scanning the floor. Right side, Dick. Boucher outside. Here's Mitchell. No good that time. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie. Poeltl against Doncic. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Now Mitchell. Here's Dick. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
To the middle. Here's Washington. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 8 assists in the game.
Proving he can capitalize from this area too. Washington being assertive and looking to score. I like it.
Now here's Poeltl. And here's Brown. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Boy, dangerous on the fast break. Spencer Dinwiddie, so fast and gets up and down quickly.
Mitchell, the pass to Poeltl. Mitchell against Dinwiddie. Poeltl, and he lays it up and in. Poeltl's got his first basket.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Washington outside. Pass to Grimes. The three is up. Connects from downtown.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Now here's Mitchell. Right side Brown. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Mitchell, the pass to Brown. Boy, it's been a tough game for him offensively.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Fernando's checked in for Pirtle, and Abaji subbed in for Brown. Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Kleba comes in for Washington. And Clark, we're seeing greater parity league-wide, but there's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You've got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good in your draft selections. And it's not enough to have a high pick. It's really what you do with whatever picks you have and getting it right.
Good on the bucket. And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Kleba finds Powell. Doncic outside. This one for three. Abaji with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Mitchell, the pass to Dick. Here's Fernando. Pass to Abaji. Boucher with it. And it's rejected. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Sarge checked in for Boucher.
Raptors. Sarge.
The Mavericks have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Pass to Grimes. Rebound Toronto.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Second shot opportunity. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It'll go on Maxi Kleba.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, B.A., a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Dallas has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Powell passes to Kleba. Dinwiddie outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Grimes. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Dick, the pass to Mitchell. Over Dinwiddie. And again, no good by Toronto.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Powell with it. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Grimes. From deep three-point land. And And they get it back. Here's Powell. And he gets the bucket.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Mitchell. And he banks in the layup.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
For Dallas, they've gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Now Powell. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
Now here's Mitchell to the paint. And Sarr with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 assists tonight.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Mitchell against Dinwiddie. Pass to Powell. And here's Mitchell. Here's Fernando. Here's Abaji. Mitchell against Dinwiddie. They get the rebound. Fernando. And he dunks it down.
And it really took a while, but they've started to find their form. And this run's making the deficit look a little bit more respectable.
Clearly going to take a lot of work, no doubt about that, but it's not impossible. You need plays at both ends of the floor, and you got to have a bunch of them. Got to give it up for Powell now. I mean, he excels at rising off the ground to punch home these alley-oops.
Here's Mitchell. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Back to Doncic. So, Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives then.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
From deep, here's Doncic. Mitchell grabs a miss. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Toronto. Here's Dick. Here's Fernando. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks lead by 23. Pass to Grimes. Back to Dinwiddie. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, you know what? Dinwiddie has good size at the point guard position, and he uses it well to draw fouls.
Shooting for Dallas, Dinwiddie. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Well, there's not much to not like about Spencer Dinwiddie's game. He's a 6'5" combo guard. He can handle the rock. He can play with the ball, off the ball. Love his versatility.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Lively, he's checked in for Powell. Gafford comes in for Kleba. Washington's checked in for Doncic. And it's Thompson in for Grimes. That misses, so he splits the free throws. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
So it's the Mavericks now. The Mavericks shooting 47% since the 4th quarter started. Now here's Dinwiddie. Thompson outside. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Dinwiddie outside. Here's the 3. Knocks down the triple. Dinwiddie's got 6 in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And again, Toronto, no good. Dallas shooting at 49% so far in the game. And there's 1:38 left in the game. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Now here's Barnes. Looking to get it going. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His first personal foul.
I like watching Barnes challenge defenses like this, earning these calls in the process.
Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Abaji comes in for Barrett. Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Grimes comes in for Thompson. And the second free throw is good.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance.
Here are the Mavericks now with the ball.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Kyrie Irving.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Here's Grimes. Dinwiddie finds Kleba. Here's Grimes. Launches a 3. Up again. Kleba passes to Dinwiddie. To the wing, right side. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Luka, many feel that this team is exceeding expectations. How do you keep this rhythm going?
Yeah, we just got to keep going like that. You know, don't listen to anybody. Just be ourselves. You know, play as a team, and that's our key.
Got it. Thanks.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.